Okay. Hello, hello. Hi, Mar.
Hi, hello, my friend.
How are you doing today?
I'm really, really good. So happy to be here as
Uh,
always.
Thank you. So we are so glad that you're here because you always share with us information about the planetary weather. And we always like to know what's happening, right? What's the energy of the week and how that's going to affect us. So welcome and thank you again for being here.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's begin by saying,
Mhm.
because you were sharing with me that Mercury is in conjunction with the north nodes of the moon in Aries. So let's begin by saying, because maybe many people here don't know what a north node means on the moon, right? Of the moon, because we want to understand a little bit what that means. The north node of the moon.
Yes. So the moon has the north node and the south node that are mathematical points
Mhm,
that mark the destiny. So the north node marks where the energy is going. The
mhm,
south node marks where we're leaving the energy, where we're letting go, or where we need to heal and let go.
mm,
So in this case, the north node is in Aries right now, conjuncting Mercury, which is the lord of communication. And so we will feel this urge to communicate what is real inside of us, something that maybe we've been repressing, something that maybe for any reason we didn't feel comfortable or ready yet to share. But
mhm.
this is the moment that we will feel this urge to share, to communicate, to write this thing that is important to us because it's in Aries. So Aries is the entrepreneur, the hero, that the one that needs to be authentic and needs to express his truth.
Beautiful. So I like what you're saying because this is an opportunity. If we are in this north node, which marks a beginning, means that this is a possibility for you to observe what in your life needs to change direction, what in your life, and just observe all aspects of your life, observe your relationships, observe things about your work, about the finances in your life, yourself, where you are you happy where you are at this moment, or you're just following the system without even questioning if that's who you are or what you want to do. And so, if this is the moment that the planets are aligning for you to recreate a change, it's like a push. It's like when the energy says, okay, you want to change? This is the right moment to begin. And not all the time this happens, because Aries, as you were saying, is always is the first house. Is that how you say it, right? House of the
Yeah,
soul.
it's the first sign and also symbolizes the first house.
Exactly. It's the first house of the zodiac, meaning that is the beginning
Yeah.
also. So both energies are aligned for you to redesign your life. Where am I at this moment? Am I happy with what I'm doing? And how can I change it? How can I change direction to
Yeah.
recreate a different reality or a different destiny?
Yes. Yes, because Aries is the hero's journey.
Mhm.
Is I need to follow my heart to accomplish this purpose that I feel inside of me, that is burning inside because it's the fire that moves us.
Mhm.
And for that, the other extreme, the south node is in Libra.
Mm.
So we need to let go of these relationships that doesn't allow us to go in this direction that our soul needs to go.
Mhm.
So this is a big process that our relationships are going to go through transformation. They're going to move energetically, and some will evolve and some will need to let go because we need to express this energy. This is the moment of life that we need to do this because the North Node moves to the same point every 18 to 19 years.
Mm.
So we may feel this urge. If I don't do it now, when am I going to do it?
In 20 years? No,
No,
I don't think so.
exactly.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why we're here sharing this information. See how important it's just to know that this is a perfect aligning that the universe is making for you to create this change. And understanding this, that the North Node is the beginning, is that you're entering into a new point where you can recreate your reality. And the South Node is to leave something that doesn't allow you to be where you want to be. And understanding this, especially when we are talking about Aries and the energy of sexuality, for example, and fire and energy. So, what in your life drags you down
Mm-hmm.
that you haven't changed? And if you go to the South Node, which is the opposite of Aries, right? We find Libra, and then Libra is about the couple or
Mm-hmm.
the relationships, or
Yes.
um, not only couples, but also maybe you work with someone, you have projects with someone, and that's not
Yeah.
working out.
Yeah.
So
All
maybe
our partners, our
a partner,
partnerships.
partnerships. And if it's not working, then this is the time to redesign this relationship and what you're doing, because maybe you two have different ideas, different perspectives. And at the beginning, it was working out. At this time, maybe it's not. So we need to redesign the way we are working this out together, whether it is a partner or a couple. And if you make a balance and see that it's worth it to work it more to see if it can work, just go for it. But if you realize that it's not really doing what has been you have been doing and doing, and it's not really working, maybe it is time to change that relationship, to
Yes.
just take different paths, each of you.
Yes. You know what? Um, Aries is super honest. Sometimes it's brutally honest because it cannot hide, the intention, and they need to express the truth. And it's important to be honest with ourselves and the others and
Mhm,
say, this is what I need to do in my life. This is my calling. And I would love to continue in relationship with you. And I would love to feel supported. And I also understand if you cannot, if this
mhm.
is a different path, and to love and respect the other where this person is and to honor their path because maybe it's a different path because
Yeah,
we're renegotiating the contracts, the soul contracts.
exactly.
And something that comes to mind is I saw the life of this follower of Jung, a very good student. I think her name is Marianne Goodman.
Mhm,
She was a very amazing Jungian analyst, and she started to study with Jung when she was 40.
mhm,
And she told her husband, a very amazing relationship, beautiful relationship. And she said, I'm going to start studying every month. I'm going to Europe to study with Jung because this is the calling of my heart.
mm.
And her husband say, I'm not sure I'm really on this with you. I love you. And she said, I need to tell you the truth. I love you, but I'm doing this. And if this means we're gonna go separate ways, that's okay. I need to do this. And I feel, my
Beautiful.
all
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I feel the same. Like I feel the same calling. I feel this is the collective energy right now. I
yeah.
need to follow my calling and I respect my relationships, whatever they decide to do. But I need to be honest and truthful and honor myself.
Choose yourself first and prioritize what you want to experience, and
Totally.
not to allow that other things like family or even your children,
Mm-hmm.
or things that are around you drag you from having that experience, because this is a call from your heart, from your soul, as you said. And if we don't follow that, then we are not prioritizing what's important in our lives. And
Hmm.
so, saying that, I so love that story. And there are so many stories of
Yeah.
people that, no matter the time, they chose themselves first, even beyond their couple relationship or even their children, and
Hmm.
that's very important. And because we are transcending the family, right? The
Yeah.
family system, the one that we used to see as the family, right? Mom and
Hmm.
dad and children. And now we are more entering into the Aquarius era. So the family is changing to this new relationship where, yes, we can be together, right? And we can be a couple, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be able to prioritize what is important for me. It's like having this um, understanding, and not only the understanding, but this position where you can say, I want to have this experience with you, but at the same time, I really want to choose what I want to experience and just go for it. Amiga, I cannot hear you. Are you there? I cannot hear you. I don't know what happened. Okay, so while Mar fixes her audio, I'm going to share something else that she was telling me before we came live. You cannot hear me? Oh, maybe you can leave and come back again, and I'll wait for you here. Yeah, exactly. Mhm. So Mar was talking to me about Mercury. Mercury is in the scene. Mercury is in conjunction with this north node of the moon in Aries. So that means that, let me see, let me, yeah, I can hear you again.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, we hear you.
So I was telling people here about how Mercury is in the scene as well. And
Hmm.
that Mercury is the king of communication.
Yes.
And since we're talking about new beginnings in areas, we must be aware of how we are communicating that truth, right?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna tell my
Totally.
partner, listen, this is my choice, whether you like it or not, this is important for me, I'm gonna go for it, right?
Yeah.
The way I communicate it is also important because
Yeah.
since we are in Aries, and Aries is just sometimes it's just like the energy of fire. I'm just doing this and I don't care and this and that. So I can just maybe have an equilibrium in the way I communicate this and say, as I just said, I love you and I understand that you don't understand my point of view, but this is very important for me and I'm gonna go for it. And just communicate it in a way that can create balance and still keep harmony, right? Instead of
Yes.
creating conflict.
Yes, it's very important to channel this energy, to try to alchemize this energy, to express it in the highest possible way vibrationally, um, so we can honor the other,
Mhm.
and but we can honor ourselves, our truth, and
Yes,
honor where the other is, and respect their destiny as well.
yes, definitely. Another important point here with Mercury is that um, just since this is a new beginning and Mercury is the king of communication, maybe it is a good time for you to sit down and write
Mhm.
all of these ideas that are going to come to you because it is time to redesign contracts
Yeah.
as we were talking about. Also ideas, maybe I can have a new idea to recreate my reality this way or that way. So it's time to write down
Yeah.
everything that come, ideas that come to you, and rewrite contracts and see, are those contracts still working or they need to be changed, and
Yeah.
rewrite them again. And this is a perfect moment for that.
Yeah. And also, Mercury is all our mental process. So if we feel we always wanted to study this, we always wanted to learn this thing, to to learn something, to study, to go to a workshop, to university, Yeah, it's a great moment, especially to learn something that is going to help us go through this process and move the energy in the direction that is authentic and truthfully for us.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So this is a good moment. As you can see, we have a whole full week because we are here every Monday with the new planetary weather next week. And so just take this push that the planets are aligning for us to recreate these changes, these possibilities for you, and sit, meditate, write, review your life. Where am I related to my relationships, to this, to that? Am I feeling dependent, codependence in my relationships? Because since we are, again, talking about the opposite of the moon, which the node, the south node, which will be Libra. So we
Mm-hmm.
need to kind of create this balance between Aries and Libra and choose in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Look for that middle point, not to get dragged into this or that, but to choose yourself first. What
Yes.
do you want? What do you want to experience? And just go for it.
Yes. Totally.
Mhm. All right, my friends. So if you would like a reading from Mark, because Mark does astrological charts, you can find her through WhatsApp at
+1 407 486 9174 and Instagram at Marian Sibila.
Beautiful. Also, we want to invite you to share this information that we just um, gave here because it will be the energy will be pulsing this week. So if you could share this information with others, we will appreciate it because maybe someone else out there is have these thoughts of I don't know why am I feeling this way, but I feel like I need to rearrange my life, rearrange my relationships, rearrange where I want to go, and maybe this video can give them some light that is the planets that are aligning for you to rearrange uh, your life, and this is the perfect opportunity to create a new beginning. So thank you so much for
Mm.
being present. We appreciate your presence here. Thank you, Mar, for sharing your knowledge and your wisdom. We appreciate you so much here.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. So, everyone, sending blessings and love to all of you. And we hope to see you next Monday at 5:40. Bye.